Failing the PMP exam does not mean your journey is over. Quite the contrary. I'm Cornelius Fichtner from pmexamsimulator.com, and I'm going to give you 3 action items that will take you to PMP exam success. But I want to begin by acknowledging your effort. So yeah, you failed, but you have dedicated a lot of time and energy into your exam prep studies. Sometimes, however, effort alone isn't enough. What you might be facing is a gap between your knowledge and your ability to apply that knowledge to exam questions. And that skill, finding the correct answer, that is crucial for passing the PMP exam. So, here are my 3 action items for you. Number 1. Log on to your PMI account and review your exam report. This report breaks down your performance across the 3 domains: people, process, and business environment. And from there, it drills down into specific tasks within each domain. And by carefully analyzing it, you can identify your weak areas, and knowing where you need improvement, now that is key to targeting your study efforts where they will make the biggest impact. Number 2. At this stage, and because you have already studied long and hard, you really don't need more studying. You know the material. Instead, focus on developing the skill of analyzing PMP exam questions to identify the correct answers. These questions can be tricky. They are often vague with subtle nuances that can completely change the meaning. To sharpen this skill, I recommend 2 things. Begin by watching question analysis videos. There are many PMP trainers, myself included, who have YouTube videos explaining how to dissect exam questions and identify the correct answers. Watch them, hone your thinking process that is required to succeed. And then join a live study group. A live PMP exam study group like this one here at pmprepcast.com/study group, where they review and analyze questions, that gives you even greater insights into how to do this. And now, since you have improved that skill, we are moving on to number 3. All those books that you've been reading, put them away and focus on your PMP exam simulator. Here is how you should approach this. Schedule 2 hours and take a 50-question quiz in your PMP simulator. Obviously, if you only have 1 hour, you'd only work on 25 questions. Answering these questions should take the first half of your scheduled time. The second half is then reserved for analysis and learning. Here, you want to thoroughly review your overall results. Look at how you performed in each of the 3 domains, just as you did with your PMP exam report. And then dive deep into the questions that you got wrong or had to guess on. Review the explanations from the simulator to really understand why the correct answers are right and, crucially, while your chosen answers were incorrect. If necessary, refer back to your study materials and refresh your understanding of just that one specific topic that you got wrong. In this way, you learn from your mistakes. This targeted approach, focusing on understanding and correcting your mistakes, that will help you to bridge the gap between knowing the materials and applying it effectively in the exam. At this point, you may be wondering, sounds too easy. Does this really work? Let me share just this one Google review and success story from one of my students. After failing the PMP exam on his first attempt, he then discovered my PM exam simulator with 30 days to go until his second attempt. For a month, he then focused exclusively on answering simulator questions and reviewing the explanations. No additional studies. And when he took the exam again, he found the actual questions to be much easier when compared to the simulator, and of course, he passed with flying colors. He wrote that the simulator was the best investment he made in his entire certification process and wished he only had discovered it sooner. There you go. This method really works. So, if you failed your PMP exam despite all your hard work, don't be discouraged. Take a step back, analyze your past exams, focus on mastering question analysis, and leverage your exam simulator to its fullest potential. Remember, this isn't just about studying harder, it's about studying smarter. Until next time.